Well, we were surfing the web today, and I was looking at Pull and Save, and they have an element here at Pull and Save, and I need element stuff, so we're here. We have the tools. Welcome to VTEC Academy. We're going to save some money. All right, so this is Pull and Save. I think they should sponsor this video, honestly. So anybody from Pull and Save watching this, contact me.
Holla at your boy.
We can do some business. We're gonna go in here and check out, see what they have. I need fenders for Civic. I need Element engine harness. I need a few other parts. So I'd love to have an air box for an Element. Anyway, we're gonna go check out, see what they have, and see what we can buy. Okay, the reason I'm looking for elements is twofold. One of them is the engine harness. The engine harness is fits in a cord, but it's a lot like a CRV or an RSX harness. So it has a C101 plug in. Everything's kind of reversed in it, but it's there. So it makes it a lot easier for swaps, even if you have to convert it from auto to manual, which, you know, most of these are auto typically. So anyway, we're at row 24 and 25, so let's go see what we got. This first one, 24, it's been here a little bit longer.
Hopefully it still has the harness or something.
See what it's got?
Because most people overlook that.
Yeah. So, well, okay, it's been disassembled a little bit. And honestly, it looks like somebody has taken the harness out of it, so somebody knows what's going on. Darn. And the airbox is gone too. Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so let me show you why I like the airbox on these. So this bolts basically to the transmission, and this tube goes down to the intake, and then with this, it goes to the resonator basically down the bumper, but you could connect it to a snorkel system. So I think it lends itself really well if we're doing swaps and we want to have a car that we take off-road. Anyway, yeah, we need seats too for a CRV we have. Let's take a look inside, see what we got.
For a CRV?
I'm sorry, for an Element. For an Element.
Dude, looky there.
This is a manual. Is it manual all-wheel drive or two-wheel drive? Not that that matters.
But it's got the transmission still in it.
Yeah. How did I not even notice? Yeah, shift cables. Holy crap. It's two-wheel drive, but that doesn't really matter. I did not come prepared to pull a transmission, though. I think we might have to come back for this. Let's go look for the other one, because I do need a harness, so.
All right.
And who knows, maybe we'll get lucky on that one too. By the way, these shift cables.
Oh, yeah, this is snap. Do you want to see if the other one has one that's
this one's broken, so I'm hoping I can find one that's complete. Yeah, I didn't say that, but yes, brokey.
Nope.
It doesn't, I do believe so.
Oh, is that it right there?
Yep, here it is. There's the
Same
airbox.
color.
It's not broken. It looks like this might be complete. Cool. The harness is here. Hopefully it's not chopped up. Looks like they unplugged it. It is automatic. So anyway, well, we'll grab that intake air tube off the other one and the airbox off this one. Getting to everything underneath this is going to be a little bit, bent that, a little bit difficult. We've got to...
And not trying to destroy everything.
Yeah, exactly.
To get to it.
So people would like people to be able to reuse parts. Oh, funny, it looked like they were bending the brackets up to move the move everything out of the way anyway.
Unless it got bent when it got. Oh. It looks like they left the throttle cable. I think that's good for swaps.
That is good for swaps, actually. It works better than the Accord one. The Accord one has like a special pedal. This one is more like the whole older Honda pedals. So yeah, we'll take that cable too.
All kinds of goodies.
All kinds of goodies.
This time. Last time it was a little bit dry. This time we're having some good luck.
I don't know if there's something else. The bracket that is on the timing belt side on these, this is the same as CRV. So if you're doing a K24 and you need that block bracket element, get that. I'm not going to pull this one because we'll just use the Hasport Universal K-Series block bracket, but that is a cheaper alternative.
For those playing at home, that is your budget hack.
That's right, that is your budget hack.
You need goggles.
Oh,
not even used.
nice.
So do you use any a special laundry detergent for all your clothes from going to the yard?
I used to. I think I might have to go back to doing that. No flathead. So much for one tool fits all. So I just thought of another part that these things have. They all have an EGR block-off plate because they do not run EGR because they're considered an SUV. So even though it's an Accord motor with his Accord manifold on the side, the EGR is blocked off with this plate. So something else to grab. This is going to cost me less than a new gasket from Honda. I'll grab that too. By the way, if you're using a K20 or a CRV with this harness, CRV engine with this harness, grab the crank angle sensor too because it's actually pinned differently, and then you don't have to change it on the harness. You can just have the crank angle sensor that goes with it.
I don't know about this, Brian.
Does it look dangerous?
Looks sketchy for sure.
Yeah.
Good old sketchy Gillespie.
Finally, for a second there, I didn't think my tool was going to fit in that little space.
Real mature.
Then I spit on it. Problem is it's got a rubber on it, so you can't really feel what's going on.
But the rubber is durable and it keeps it protected.
Yeah, but that's not what I want. I want to know.
You just want to know the feel?
I want to feel what I'm doing. Wiggle as you pull. Victory. Yeah, I had to get inside and guide it, so too much stuff coming through a little hole.
So are there any little tips for pulling an element harness that you remembered as you did this one?
Make sure you have an 8mm because you want to unscrew the glove box to get in there behind it. That makes it a little bit easier. You can just flip it down all the way, but it's easier just to have it out of there. Then if you're by yourself, you're gonna wind up guiding the wires, pulling the wires, guiding the wires, pulling the wires, so you're gonna be back and forth on it. So bringing a friend is helpful. Depending on what you're using the harness for, like this is gonna be a manual. So typically I wouldn't trim anything, cut anything, but since it's gonna be a manual, I cut the stuff that went to the automatic transmission to make it easier, because unplugging those additional 12 or 14 plugs, whatever they are, is a real pain in the ass. So I just cut those, and there's basically a large group that go out the bottom of the harness to the back to for some of the solenoids and for the transmission position switch, and then there's again some on the front that go to the stuff up front here, some solenoids and stuff. So I just cut it those two places, and we're going to be converting it to manual anyway. So.
And besides, that way it leaves those plugs for somebody that might need that for their auto.
Yeah, but on the back side, getting to that, well, that brings up an interesting point. If you're going to have reverse lockout, there is a 2-pin black plug you're going to want off one of the solenoids in order to have that for your harness. So you can grab that. But on the back side down there, that's kind of difficult. Take the power steering line loose so you can get it out of the way. Disconnect the coils and flop that wire harness over the back, and then you're going to wind up breaking a couple of zip ties that hold the harness in place, because they're going to be difficult to disconnect unless the engine's off the car. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah. Anyway, it's funny. I think the last time I did this, it probably took me 20 minutes. This time, I think it took significantly longer because of the front end was relatively complete. So it wasn't a matter of just reaching in there and disconnecting this. Oh, and charge harness. So this section of the charge harness, this part that has The has the alternator plug, has the knock sensor plug, which is back there, and has the connection to the main harness and the starter wire. You might want that. The easy way to get that is take off the 5 or so bolts that hold the manifold on. Oh, and then there's a brace underneath. Then you can move the manifold and get to everything pretty easily. And you might as well just grab the whole charge harness, because you may be able to modify that to work with whatever car you're working with. I have several of these, so I'm not going to get too worried about having that. Oh, one more thing. This section is different than the Accord style one. So you want to pull the 2 little brackets that mount this to put them on your Accord motor so that you can nest the way it's supposed to be and keep it out of the way. So we'll do that too. For this particular part of it, I typically put on a heavier duty glove, because you got to push really hard on the sharp piece of plastic, and my skin doesn't like that anymore. I don't want to jinx myself, but so far I'm cut free.
That you know of.
Yeah, that's true. God, that was easy.
It took more time to put the glove on.
So much more time. Yay.
Boom.
Let's go get the, oh, you got it.
I got it. Found
Awesome.
it. Was there something else that we were gonna look at or grab?
The Civics, you know, it's late enough. It's like lunchtime. I say we go get tacos. All right, so we do need to figure in my hourly wage into the cost of all this stuff. Probably right around $3.50 an hour. $3.50 an hour. And so still a good deal.
True, because your boss is cheap.
All right. We have the air intake we wanted. We have the engine harness we wanted, for a total of $51.21 with tax. So I spent just $44.26 on these parts, and that is a good day. I think we deserve to celebrate with a couple tacos, so let's go find tacos. All right, guys, we got our tacos. We had victory. Ooh, onion. See, if you want to see more exciting gripping videos where we eat tacos and pull parts from the salvage yard, save money on our swaps, please think about liking and subscribing, and don't forget to hit the bell so you get notifications when a new video comes out. These tacos look great. Anyway, I'm going to sign off because I need to eat tacos. Bye now.
Oh, money shot. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah. Holla at your boy.